Nifty analysis for the 14th of June. Today Nifty ended up at a negative 0.45% loss. So this is quite substantial for Nifty. And today during the opening sessions, Nifty opened at 10,832, which is a gap down from the previous close of 10,856. So all in all, the starting momentum of Nifty was negative itself because of the global markets. And then during the trading sessions, Nifty tried and tested the 10,773 levels, which is the low of Nifty today. And then it recovered and closed at 10,808. So all in all, the momentum of Nifty today was quite negative. But let's look at the stock counters and see what the scenario is. Now, before moving on to the stock counters, let's look at the overall broad market performances today. Today, all the sectors were quite negative, and we saw a bit of neutral stance by the mid cap, which didn't move at all. Small cap also ended quite neutral. So all in all, the market's momentum, the broad market's momentum was negative to neutral. And the top loser in the broad market spectrum was seen in the Nifty itself. Now, if we talk about the sectoral performances, today the sector which lost the most or bled the most was Nifty IT sector, which fell by 1.49%. And this had to happen because IT was in an upward momentum for the past couple of trading sessions. So correction was in play. Another sector which fell was the PSU bank sector, which fell by 1.44%. Now, IT and banking sector are in the negative momentum, so all the short stock players or the people who enjoy shorting stocks should check out these counters. Whereas the counter which performed well today was the pharma sector, and it gained 1.83%. So individuals who want to take a buying momentum or take a swing position in the market today or in the upcoming trading sessions, then one must look at the pharma sector. Now let's look at the Nifty's core stock performances. So let's look at the core stock performances of Nifty 50. Today 30 declined and only 20 advanced. So all in all, a negative ratio of gains to losses for the Nifty. Now today the sector which did pretty well, as we saw in the earlier slide, was the pharma sector. Lupin gained 3.57%, which is quite stellar. Then Sun Pharma also gained 2.44%. So these two counters saw a huge amount of buying pressure today. And if we move on to the scenario which I keep telling you guys to check out for the 52-week high column, whenever a stock breaks or is close to the 52-week high counter, there is usually an upward momentum still left for all these intraday traders to take advantage of. So Bajaj Finance is one counter which I keep telling you guys because it is close to the 52-week high zone. In fact, it has broken the 52-week high. So check that out. IndusInd Bank is one stock which I keep telling you in the Bank Nifty sector. Check it out as well. M&M is also one stock which keeps breaking the 52-week high. So any stock which is above or trading near the 52-week high should be focused on for day trading. Similarly, stocks which see the 52-week low being broken, such as UPL, which recently broke the 52-week low of 672, check that stock out for further short selling. And counters which saw more or less the same amount of pressure, selling pressure, was seen in the IT sector, and the top stock which fell today was Tech Mahindra, which fell by 2.16%. TCS also fell by 2.15%. So all in all, the sector which did pretty well was the pharma sector, and if you are a bullish trader, then you should check out the pharma sector for further upside. And if you want to take a short play in the market, then check out the IT sector and overall broad market prospects for further short-term play. So now let's do an option chain analysis of Nifty and evaluate where Nifty might trade in the coming trading sessions. Now since Nifty ended at 10,808 today, the at the money option is 10,800 strike. Now let's look at the call side of the data first and see what the call side is suggesting. Now we see the highest open interest at the 11,000 strike with the open interest of 41 lakhs. The change in open interest here is also quite impressive, which is 3,36,000. So 3,36,000 contracts were added today. Again, if we look at a strike which is lower than 11,000, which will act as a big resistance for Nifty in the coming 2 to 3 trading sessions, is the 10,900 strike. Now here the open interest is 35 lakhs and change in open interest, or the number of contracts added today, is 5,62,000. So this is a very important level for us for the coming 2 to 3 trading sessions. The 11,000 will act as a big resistance for the Nifty for the entire month, and we can be quite sure that the market will not move past the 11,000 strike. Now what we see on the lower strikes is that the change in open interest is reducing. Now when this happens, it suggests that the resistance is shifting upwards. But the same scenario can be seen at the put side of the data as well. Here also we see the change in open interest to be reducing. So when these two things happen simultaneously, this is suggesting that the market will face a bit of consolidation in the coming few 3 to 4 trading sessions. But let's look at the put side of the strikes as well. Now the highest open interest is seen at the 10,600 strike with an open interest of 49 lakhs. The change in open interest here is also quite substantial, of 1,13,000. So this will act as a big barrier for Nifty in the coming trading sessions. So will 10,700 level, which has a high open interest of 49 lakhs. If this is broken due to some selling pressure, only then can we see 10,600 levels. But mostly 10,700 level would be a very important level for Nifty in tomorrow's trading session. So if we mark our heroes for tomorrow, 10,700 would be the hero for the support side, and 10,900 would be the hero for the resistance side, and the trading range would be within these two zones itself. Unless a momentum of selling pressure or buying pressure takes place, these two zones are quite difficult to be broken for tomorrow, which is the 15th of June. This is the technical chart of Nifty 50, and I use 3 indicators. One is the super trend indicator, one is the moving average indicator, and the third one is the default setting MACD. Now I generally use 30 minutes time frame to take positions in the futures or the options of Nifty 50. And my super trend indicator gave a sell signal today at the opening price of 10,832, and from that point on markets fell and then recovered and closed at 10,808 today. Now if we judge tomorrow's trading sessions as per the technical charts support and resistance, then the first level of resistance can be seen at 10,895 level as per the technical charts. So this is where I'll mark my first level of resistance. And if you remember the previous slide, 10,900 strike was seen to be having the highest possible level of resistance for the coming 2 to 3 trading sessions. So this is a barrier which Nifty might face in tomorrow's trading session if tomorrow Nifty decides to move or rally. Now on the support side, the level was seen to come at 10,600 level or 10,700 level as per the technical charts. So if this level, the 10,775 level, is broken by Nifty, only then can we expect the market to fall towards the 10,719 level. But as per the analysis of the technical charts and the option chain data, I personally feel that Nifty should trade between 10,775 and 10,893. It might also fall towards a level which is slightly important of 10,757. So this is another level of support for Nifty. But mostly these are the trading zones for Nifty in the coming 2 to 3 trading sessions. And now let's do a Fibonacci analysis of Nifty and see when can we take a position in Nifty for the buying side or the selling side. Now for that we need to draw a Fibonacci level of or rather from today's high, which is 10,832, to today's low, which is 10,775. Now this will give us the zones within which Nifty will trade. Now if you are willing to take a buy position in Nifty 50 or the future or the option side of Nifty, then you must wait for Nifty to close above or trade above the 100% barrier. When the Nifty trades above the 100% barrier, then the first level of profit booking will come in at 138.2 level, which is the 856 level of Nifty. If this is broken, then the second level of profit booking will come in at 10,870. So these are the two levels which you need to take in play if you are long on Nifty tomorrow. Similarly, if Nifty breaks below the 0% barrier tomorrow, then the first level of support will be seen at the minus 382 level, which is 10,753, and the second profit booking target can be expected at 10,739. So these are the trading ranges for Nifty as per the Fibonacci series for tomorrow, which is the 15th of June. Thank you for watching this video. If you like our contents, please click on the like button and do subscribe to our channel. More such videos coming shortly.